Hello and welcome to episode 61 of On the Dawntrail. This is my Final Fantasy XIV MSQ guide and playthrough, working our way through the post-Shadowbringers patch quests in preparation for Endwalker. So Prowl's got the next one here. Let's do it. Old enemies, new threats. Here we go, baby. Furious. My, what a pleasant surprise. If you've come to inquire about the Archons, fear not. Master Matoya's treatment has proven effective in stabilizing their corporeal ether. We mustn't grow complacent, however. Potent though these magics may be, they are not without limits. We can only hope they afford us enough time for the Crystal Exarch to complete his work. If only we can go with you to the first and help. Pardon the interruption, but I come bearing urgent news. Who is this? Maxima. Okay. Furious. It has been far too long, my friend. Forgive me, I don't believe we have been formally introduced. Maxima, former Garlean ambassador. I remain here in Eorzea under the auspices of Commander Aldine, offering what counsel I can in the hopes of resolving the present conflict with the Empire. Oh. Yes. I have heard stories of a defector from Garlemald, but never mind that. You said you have urgent news? Indeed. As you may have heard, the Imperial capital is in turmoil, and a sizable portion of the Garlean forces have been recalled from the Gimlet Dark. With their numbers so greatly diminished, the main host of the Alliance has withdrawn, leaving the Alamegan resistance to keep watch over the border. And it is there we have welcomed the most unexpected visitor who claims that this de-escalation may belly growing dangers and unforeseen threats. May belie, there you go, not belly. Commander Aldine has arranged for an impromptu meeting to discuss these revelations. He has also requested a representative of the Scions attend as well, though it was clear to whom he wished to extend this invitation. It would seem time is of the essence. Well, you'll not be attending this meeting alone. Though I am not as well versed in the affairs of city-states as our comrades, I see no reason to burden a single Scion with all this. Yes, of course. And we must make for the Alamegan Quarter with all haste. Well, what are you waiting for? Get going, you two. Thanks, Taru. Yane. Quest accepted. Alright, we on that grind once more, baby. To the Alamegan Quarter. I've been here in a bit. Spent so much time in the first. Forgot what it's like here in the source. Good old Stormblood area, huh? I can fly, right? Oh my goodness. As long as I can fly, literally, nothing else matters. Oop, what am I doing? What is this thing out here? Give us some space, you know? Maxima. Commander Aldine awaits us in the Royal Palace. If you would follow me. Onward. Ooh, this one could be voiced. Good old Raubon.
They're here, Commander.
That was way off for his voice.
And I, for one, am grateful that they are. Told you've been busy since our paths last crossed at the Gimlet Dark. Not that I understand half of it. When the Scions spoke of other worlds, I'd struggled to describe what I pictured. Mayhap things would seem clearer were I to hear the tale from your own lips. But I'm afraid the situation will not afford us that luxury. I trust you two require no introduction.
We meet again, hero of Eorzea. Must we repeat this ridiculous display? I pose no threat to you, though what I come to warn you of very well might.
Had he meant to do us harm, I hazard he would have kept to the shadows, and brought more than 2 companions. We need not pretend to be the best of friends, but I hope we can put aside our differences for the present.
As you are doubtless aware, Sir Estinian and I cooperated to rid the world of Black Rose in your absence. Our journey together took us as far as the Imperial Palace, where we witnessed Emperor Varus meet his death at Xenos' hand. Being the sole witnesses to this crime, and in no position to defend our innocence, we were then forced to flee, each pursuing his own avenue of escape. When we were later reunited, Estinian claimed to have encountered an unfamiliar kind of machina during his flight, but to me his description seemed anything but, and upon further investigation I found that I was right. The Empire is developing a new Ultima weapon.
What, that Allagan monstrosity, created to vanquish primals, with which you yourself once thought to conquer Eorzea?
The same. In my foolishness, I sought to harness its power, and became the Ascian's pawn in so doing. But you know as well as I how that tale ended. The weapon itself, excavated from beneath this very city, was destroyed ere we could fully unravel its secrets, and that should have been the end of it. But unlikely as it sounds, the Empire's efforts to recreate it have somehow borne fruit, primarily through secret research conducted by the 7th Imperial Legion, it would seem.
Wait, the 7th was all but annihilated at Cartano, along with its legatus.
Indeed, few survived. The 7th, as it is now, has little in common with the Legion led by Vandanis, and its leadership has changed hands several times since. Precisely how this project has continued despite such turmoil, and under whose auspices, remains a mystery. What we do know, however, is that a number of prototypes have been produced, and that one of them is on its way to Eorzea. We attempted to stop it, but it was all we could do to slow its progress, so we resolved instead to bring you warning.
And right glad are we that you did, though it soundly dashed our hopes that tensions might ease at last.
As it is, we've begun to strengthen our presence in the Gimlet Dark, and are assembling a force to meet the coming threat. A force with you in its vanguard, I hope. Before you say anything, I know full well you have pressing concerns of your own. Your comrades remain in peril, and I would not ask you to forsake them. But the fact remains that you, and you alone, have faced the Ultima weapon, and emerged victorious. We need you. And so, when the time comes, if your comrades can spare you, I bid you lend us your strength. I've assigned an officer to await your word.
The Ascian's downfall was to be the work of my remaining days, but it was my hand that kindled these flames, and I cannot allow them to spread any further. I will do what I must to see this mistake consigned to history once and for all, even if it means begging your aid. The Fates will enjoy the irony, even as I endure the ignominy.
I too shall make for the border and offer my skills, meager though they seem in such company. Mayhap we shall meet there anon.
Though we can ill afford to ignore the coming of a new Ultima weapon, our friends' plight grows ever more precarious, and none save you can join them in the first. I only hope you are not forced to make a choice.
Oh my goodness, dude. Literally no rest for the weary. Come on now. That was sketchy, huh, Kryl? But, look. As ever, the way forward is paved with difficult decisions. We can ill afford to ignore the threat of the new Ultima weapon, but with each passing day, the plight of the Scions grows ever more perilous. If you cannot stay for a debriefing on the Ultima weapon, I will not stop you. I only ask that you confer with me before returning to the first. I'll do what I can there, Kryl. Whatever I can. Oh, I see. The blue quest. The way home. I take it you're ready to return to the first. Then I would ask that you apprise the others of recent events here in the source, namely, Xenos' return and the development of a new Ultima weapon. As for their bodies, you may assure them Master Matoya and I will continue doing what we can to keep their corporeal ether stable. Safe travels, Furious. I hope to see you and the other Scions soon. Bye, Kryl. I like your cat. Alright, here we go. Oh, this is a short quest. Back to the ocular. Back to more pressing matters. That blue quest line with the new Ultima weapons and stuff, it's pretty good. Oh, I guess I can take this. Didn't also pay yet. You fight a bunch of weapons. The good old weapons from Final Fantasy VII, that's where I know them from. Mm-hmm. Good stuff. Some Gaius background. Mm-hmm. Good stuff. You have business with the Crystal Exarch? Just say the word, and I would be happy to escort you to the ocular. Yes. There he is, the man's himself, the Crystal Exarch. You've come at a most opportune time, my friend. I've made something of a breakthrough in my research on the soul and a means to return the Scions home. I trust you too have been making good use of your time. I mean, I'm doing my best here, Graha. Ill tidings from the source, you say? Then I will summon the others, that we might all be apprised of the situation. Here we go. Big cutscene, I'm sure. They wouldn't have a singular quest without the giant cutscene in the middle of it. But is it voiced? That's the question. Oh yeah, it is. You can tell by the camera work.
Now that we are all here, what news from the source? A new Ultima weapon? We must count ourselves lucky that Gaius has pledged his assistance.
While this is indeed a worrying development, I think the state of the Empire as a whole greater grounds for concern. With the Emperor slain and Xenos returned, it is impossible to predict how matters will unfold in Garlemald. The Ultima weapon may be but the first of many unpleasant surprises.
The situation beareth closer observation, of that there is no doubt, and doth compound our need to return unto the source.
Then let us address that issue. Our long search for a means to see you safely home may well be nearing its conclusion. Thanks in large part to Urianger and Beklug's invaluable insight, we have succeeded in fashioning a vessel for the journey.
We set out to create a crystalline container retaining the more useful properties of white auracite, but without its regrettable limitations. And, after a good deal of trial and error, we made one. An ark for soul and mind both, that will allow your incorporeal self in its entirety to be ferried between worlds. A spirit vessel, if you will. However...
Though the vessel is possessed of the requisite qualities to hold mind and memory, it wanteth yet for a means to receive of them. For that, we must needs imbue it with the Exarch's innate gift.
A gift that lives on only through the blood of the Allagan Emperors. which certainly does not flow within auracite or any other crystal.
Just so, milady. The blood serveth as a conduit of sorts. In its absence, memory cannot pass from mind unto mind, nor from flesh unto crystal.
That being the case, we must either alter the process of inheritance so as to require no such thing, or determine a means by which my blood may permeate the vessel. I am hopeful that the records found within this tower will yield the knowledge we require to pursue one or the other of these avenues.
As well you should be. The Allegan's body of etherological research is extraordinary. I can scarce believe it the work of ages past. But its underlying principles are not so very different from those of my own field of study. Given time, we will find the answers we seek.
I know that you can ill afford to wait, and it pains me that I must ask you to do so. I can only reaffirm my promise to you that a solution will be found. Whatever it takes, I will see you safely home.
My apologies.
I do hope you haven't come to tell us that mortal peril fast approaches.
No. I had hoped to speak with the Warrior of Darkness. But there is no need to cut short your meeting on my account. I will be waiting outside.
Why not speak in here? She knows I don't mind. Unless she didn't want to.
Perhaps I might accompany you. Though I am woefully ill-qualified to assist in the Exarch's research, I may yet be of some use to Lena.
Let's go. We need more Lena in this game. The way home, completo. Not too shabby. Bye, Exarch. Oh, off you know. Seeking counsel. I must confess, while I enjoy my fair share of scholarly research, it would be good to step outside for a spot of fresh air. Now then, shall we go and speak with Lena? Bye, friends. Let's see, where is she? Okay, she's still in the crystarium. Therefore, we'll stay in the crystarium. There you are. Lena. We have little time, so I will be brief. A Sin Eater has been sighted in Lakeland, and I ask for your assistance in slaying it. A Sin Eater? I had heard some few yet remained after the night had returned, but perhaps we should call the others. That will not be necessary. It is only a single Sin Eater. A simple task for our guard, I should think. That said, I believe fighting alongside the Warrior of Darkness would be a valuable experience for them. Peace can lead to complacency, and they gain nothing from an easy victory. If you do not underestimate your foes, however harmless they may seem, my men would do well to learn from your example. Let's be about it then. Me, why not off you now? Me, why not off you now? You cannot be serious. Come now, Furious. What could be more inspiring than fighting alongside the renowned Warrior of Darkness himself? You're right. Hello. Excellent. Then let us make for Fort Job. Alright, I can teleport there. To Lakeland! Fort Job, hello! Fight a Sin Eater? I'm down for that. Get some combat and all this, cutscene business. Let's see. Lena. If you would wait here a moment, I will gather the others. Oh, and another. I like your uniforms. You may not remember, but you have met these soldiers once before, though only in passing. Long have they awaited the opportunity to fight at your side. I was at death's door that day after the Sin-Eaters attacked. If you and yours had come along, I'd have likely stepped through it. I wouldn't have been alone. Your courage and selflessness is something we all aspire to. I too was there that terrible day. My friend was transformed into a Sin-Eater before my very eyes, and I had no choice but to cut her down. The thought of returning to the field, holding a blade again, filled me with dread. That is no way to honor her or my comrades, and so I have returned. I swear, I will not let you or anyone else down from this day forward. A pleasure to meet you, sir. Truly. It seems like only yesterday I watched as you took flight astride in Amaros to go and save the Oracle. Strange to think the Yamoran soldiers we once locked blades with are now on our side, but we will do our utmost to keep the peace here in Lakeland. We seem to be missing one. Johnny? My apologies, Captain Lena. An elderly gentleman asked that I escort him to Clearmelt. It, took longer than I expected. I'll not begrudge your desire to help those in need, but a soldier must be punctual, especially when we play host to honored guests. It won't happen again. The name's Thaler. I'm sure you don't remember, but we once met before in the infirmary. This guy does look familiar, actually. Ah, there it is. I asked you to deliver a message to the Exarch in the Word of Darkness. Little did I know, I was already talking to him. Don't give up. Don't give in. Keep those words close to my heart, and the boundless, beautiful skies above serve as a reminder of their importance. My friend got to see the Knight's return shortly before he passed. He left this world with a smile, satisfied with a glimpse of what was to come. There are countless others who weren't so fortunate. They gave their lives for the promise of a future they'll never know. So it falls to us to do everything we can to fulfill that promise. No matter what happens, we won't give up. We won't give in. Your heroism has inspired all of our guardsmen in much the same manner. Our scouts at the northern staging point have not had the pleasure of meeting you in person. Let us not keep them waiting. Oh, this quest is interesting. Just meeting all the people I touched, I guess. I appreciate that. Northern staging point, you said? Where the heck are we going? Oh, way up there. Are we going to Holminster? Just outside of Holminster. Uh-oh. Excuse me. There's a beastie in Holminster again. Rampaging around my local little town? I think not. Grey Draco. Northern State. They did it. That was easy. Okay, well, they didn't need my help.
Did you slay this eater? Your orders were to await the main force before engaging.
No, Captain. It wasn't us, I swear it. A man came out of nowhere and cut it down before we knew what was happening.
By himself? Certainly it is no light warden, but nevertheless.
It's true. Felled it with a single swing of his axe, he did. I've never seen anything like it. So I says to him, "Who are you, the warrior of bleeding darkness?" And he says, "No, I'm a warrior of light." And that was it. Buggered off as quick as he came.
A warrior of light?
Why would someone go around calling himself that, though? It was those bastards who caused the flood. I mean, if you were going to pretend to be anyone, it'd be him, the warrior of darkness.
Eh? Oh, I didn't know. It's an honor.
Since the Eater is no longer a threat, our work here is done. Return to your posts.
I had hoped to fight at your side today. But I'll continue to follow your example, and may we meet again.
I apologize for the wasted journey. It seems I overestimated the threat. As for this Warrior of Light, I do not know who would be brazen enough to take that mantle for his own. Whatever it may once have meant, it is forever tainted by the association with the Flood. The Exarch told me the truth of Ardbert and his comrades' deeds, and I am aware they played some part in your own triumph. But to most, they are synonymous with the calamity that befell this world. Still, if this man is minded to destroy Sin Eaters, I may forgive him his unfortunate choice of alias. But that is neither here nor there. I thank you for accompanying me.
With that concluded, shall we return to the Crystarium? There is a proposal I should like to make.
Forgive me. There is one more thing. A personal concern of mine. I had hoped you might have a moment to speak privately.
Take your time. I shall go on ahead.
Alpino's got a proposal. Who's he marrying? Alright, Lena. Oh, cutscene. Please. Cutscene to cutscene to cutscene.
I will not mince words. This matter concerns the Exarch. Though his countenance belies his age, his demeanor never has. He has seen more than any man should and grown ever more weary with time. But I see I give the wrong impression. While it is true he attempted to open a letter with a salmon fillet the other evening, we are not here because I suspect his mind is deteriorating. Nor do I believe him to be so maddeningly unconcerned by the prospect of his own death as he once was. Indeed, the opposite is true. It is for this reason that I seek your advice. Since he returned from the Tempest, the Exarch is not as he was. He seems a different man. A younger man. I know not the details of his research, but when I saw him at work recently, there was a glint in his eye that I had never seen before. He looked happy. It was as if he had peered into the future and for the first time found joy there. Though it gladdens me to see him thus, I wonder if I should not keep my distance. I fear that my presence will only anchor him to the past, remind him of all the pain that came before.
Anchors keep us where we have chosen to be. He's lost without you, you know, and he misses you already. That's so much better. I like Lena. Lena's great.
Are you sure? Then perhaps we might remain as we were. As we have always been. What a relief. In that case, I will have to speak with him about the amount of time he is spending at work. This research is important, I know, but if he refuses to consider his own health, I will have to consider it for him.
Lena, thank you for your service. Seeking Counsel finished. Really stepping up the quality in these cutscenes here. I expected that one to be not voiced, but just that little bit of extra character goes a long way. Facing the truth. I will not keep you. You and your comrades have much to discuss. I will see the others back to their posts. Thanks, Lena. To the Crystarium! Now, what is this proposal Alphino has, huh? What's he thinking? What's he got? What's he got up his sleeve? Excuse me. To the Dossel Gate. And back to the Ocular. Like... Come on, Red Panda. Let's do this. You have business with the Crystal Exarch? Just say the word and I'll be happy to escort you to the Ocular. My friends are all here. Except Alite. Alright, Alfie, let's do this. The others were quite shocked to hear of what we found in Lakeland. But now that you're here, there was a proposal I should like to make. Oh, this one's not voiced though, what the heck? I have been spending a great deal of time in the Cabinet of Curiosity, and of late I have noted more and more people perusing books on history, the years leading up to the Flood in particular. I suspect they wish to know more about the Warriors of Light. As well, they should, but nearly everything I've come across describes them as Sin Eaters, or worse. Regardless of whether or not this Warrior of Light is who they claim to be, I worry that their sudden appearance, in conjunction with this renewed interest in their predecessors, may lead to growing unrest and fear. If the people of the Crystarium seek the truth, I say we give it to them. I too can attest to the falsehoods found within full many of the Cabinet's tomes, with nary a mention of the noble deeds of Ardbert and his comrades. To be fair, they bear some responsibility for the Flood, but when the tale is told again and again over the course of a century, I'm not surprised to see their roles distorted and them painted as villains. Were it not for the records stored within the Crystal Tower, I would have had no reason to question the narrative. Unfortunately, the knowledge was of no use, for when I arrived here in the first, their reputation had already been irreparably tarnished. That said, there still remained those who worked tirelessly to defend their good name in those early days following the Flood.
Considering all the good they had done, I found it a wonder they needed defending at all. They brought to justice the man who misused my knowledge to bring about the fall of Obert. That such heroes could be spoken of in the same breath as Sin Eaters is absurd.
Under normal circumstances, I would agree, but as time passed, those who knew firsthand of their deeds dwindled. In the end, only one truth remained, that they were the cause of the Flood. With the world on the brink of oblivion, it was all too easy for the Warriors of Light to become villains deserving only of resentment and hate. At that point, the truth mattered little. It would not change their lot. Thanks to all of you, however, their lot has changed, and now they may heed the long-forgotten truth. You claimed it was Ardbert who helped you overcome Emet-Selch, correct? Such a revelation would do well to sway the hearts of those who know him only as a villain. I have shared this with a select few, but one and all must be told of his sacrifice. To that end, I say we proceed with Alphino's plan. We call together the people of the Crystarium and recount to them the true tale of the Warriors of Light and the Flood that followed in their wake. Well, what say you, Furious? Spread the word, I say. I wish we had done this. Honestly, I wish we had done this sooner. They need to know the truth. In hindsight, I agree. But better late than never, no? Exarch, might I ask you to continue working with Bekalug on our means of returning home? The rest of us will see to gathering the people of the Crystarium in the Exedra. We have to reach out to anyone and everyone who might be willing to lend an ear. With any luck, word will spread more, and more will accompany them. Alright. Speak with the people of the Crystarium. Alright. That'll be fun. Let's see. Where are all these people at? I guess I'll start down here in the markets. Come on. Gather these people up. Where are you? Oh, I gotta sneeze. I'm sorry. Ah. Freaking honk. Me. Leonard. Well. To what do I owe the pleasure? Whatever it is, I must ask you to be brief. With the night returned, visitors have been flocking to the Crystarium, and I find myself too busy by half. I don't mind it though. Seeing the stairs so full of life and excitement, one can almost forget the flood ever happened. Warriors of Light? Yes, the Exarch has mentioned them before. Everyone knows them now as the cardinal virtues. Are you suggesting there's more to it than that? Well, you've yet to steer us wrong, so I'm willing to hear what you have to say. One over here. Oh, I think it's Bragi. Is that his name? Bragi-san? Ah, see? I know my stuff. Bragi-san. Come to browse wares in the market, have you? But I can guarantee you'll have no trouble finding what you need, whatever it may be. Under Yulmore's new leadership, trade has never been more prosperous. Word is that fellow from Deadliest Stoneworks has taken over as mayor. Did he really? Little wonder business is booming the way it is. I imagine it won't be long before all Norvrand reaps the benefits. But you've not come to talk about the market. Something on your mind? I see. The Exarch did mention they had something to do with your returning the night to Norvrand. Alright, consider my interest piqued. Where am I going now? That is the little... Yep. Where the heck's the... Let's go to the... Dossel Gate again. And then we'll go inside the medic's tent thing. Talk with that old lady. The old nurse. The old doctor. There we go, Chesamil. That's the name.
Yes, my, what a wonderful surprise. Though I hope your being here doesn't mean someone's been hurt. Thanks to you, I've had far few patients coming through my door of late. Which is a shame, come to think of it. But I've had fewer opportunities to test my new medicines. Oh, I jest, of course. It's actually been quite pleasant to have a few moments to myself now and again. The truth about the Warriors of Light. The Exarch has already spoken with me about them. Well, if there's more to the tale, I'd very much like to hear it.
Alright. Nailed it. Let's go to the mean. The crystalline mean. Callus. Well, what a coincidence. I was just reading over a letter I received from Grenold not long ago. He says a visitor from the Crystarium found him at the bottom of the ocean, and that he inspired him to reach new artistic heights. Well, I can only think of one person capable of both feats, though I'd say the latter is far more impressive. To think fate could bring the two of you together in such a place. I'm sorry, you mean the Exarch didn't tell us the whole story of the Warriors of Light? Well, whatever he's left them said, I'm all ears. Oh, excuse me. Uh-oh, something caught my throat. Oh. Ugh. Something's caught in my throat. Oh, jeez. I just gotta hurt you. Oh. How? Okay. Hopefully. Wash it down with some tea. I think I'm okay now. Let's see. Morin. I know he has a different voice, but I always give him this one.
No, this can't be. Surely there's at least one book here that does not cast the Warriors of Light and their deeds in such a negative light.
Hello? Hello? Oh.
Oh, furious! Forgive me. The Cabinet of Curiosity has been bustling with visitors of late, but I fear our repository lacks for the knowledge they seek. The people wish to know the truth of the Flood, of the Warriors of Light. I have searched high and low, but alas, every account portrays them as no better than sin-eaters, abominations worthy only of scorn and resentment. I know they were not always judged so harshly, yet I can find no proof. I dare call myself a librarian.
That's why I'm here. You would address the people and tell them the truth of the Warriors of Light? Of the Flood? How wonderful! You regaled me with the tale once before, but I should love to hear it again. Oh, and you may be rested, and you may be assured I will not come alone. You may be rest assured. I don't know why I wanted to say rest so badly. You did not say rest at all. You may be assured I will not come alone. Right off, no, let's do this. There you are. Between the four of us, I dare say we've swept the Crystarium from top to bottom. Now we need but wait for the people to gather. Suddenly sunny. I like it. Ooh. Like a crowd.
Yes, this looks to be nearly everyone. Let us begin, shall we? Though I am usually the first to hold forth at such events, I think on this occasion that honor should fall to you.
They would be more inclined to take the word of the Warrior of Darkness.
Indeed. In light of the subject matter, who better than thee to speak these truths?
It's actually serious business. And then Hardward. And then they came to our world. We put them in the dirt. He was there, at my side, as we took down the Ascian, and my dearest friend.
Wicked White? The Warriors of Light did all that?
So they never... I mean, they only ever wanted to help. And when everything they'd done turned to ash, they still carried on.
They gave everything to stop the flood. First their lives, then their souls. And they managed it too, in the end. They saved us. And we cursed their names.
This should go a long way towards clearing the air. Impossible.
You can see him too. Take it I'm not imagining this then.
I definitely see something. You don't think it's a ghost, do you?
Nay, yonder standeth no bloodless apparition, but a warrior of light and darkness both. Ardbert.
What in the world?
It's you! The one who slew the Eater!
That it should be the Warrior of Darkness who brought the truth to light. You've saved me a fair bit of time. Though I have a few words of my own to say, if I may. People of the Crystarium! I am Ardbert. One of those you know as a warrior of light.
That's impossible. You should be dead.
Aye, that I should. But as the world has been given new life, so too have I. I know not why I, and I alone, have been gifted this chance. But I do know this. Only by the will of the star itself could such a miracle come to pass. The hero who stands before you now, the warrior of darkness, is not of this world. And the day will come when he must return to his home. But this land is our home. And if it is to remain so, now and forevermore, it is we who must protect it. The time to rely on saviors from afar has passed. It is you who must rise. You who must become the new warriors of light.
What? Us? Warriors of light?
None of us were born heroes, my friend. I was only ever a man with a thirst for adventure. But wherever my journeys took me, I was invariably confronted with the same choice. To lend what aid I could to those in need, or not. And I always chose the former. Any one of you could do the same. All you need is the will to help your fellow man, and the resolve to see it through.
From thine own lips did we learn of Ardbert's fate, and by thy countenance I gather thou art not inclined to recant thy testimony. Yet whosoever this man may be, his words hold truth and resonate with the citizenry besides. For us to voice our doubts here and now would serve but to sow disquiet. 'Twere better we retired unto the ocular and there discuss this matter in private.
Go. I will stay here and watch.
Imposter. Among us. Among us.
So, that is a warrior of light of the first. I've not had the pleasure of making his acquaintance, but as you all seem to be in agreement, I gather this is no simple case of mistaken identity.
As far as I was able to discern, that was indeed Ardbert. It has been a long time, but not that long. Could he truly have been resurrected as he claims?
No, absolutely not. Looks like him and sounds like him, but it isn't him. Indeed.
Ardbert did entrust his very soul unto thee. I see no reason to question thy judgment.
Nor I. To my eyes, your ether burns as brightly as the day you slew Emmett Selk. That is proof that he is with you still.
Yet that which standeth now before the people is far more than a passing imitation. I am reminded of the cardinal virtues, though a sin-eater he is not. Which leaveth but one plausible explanation.
That he is an Ascian.
Given their fondness for posthumous possession, I would have to agree. From what I understand, the Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Yulmore by those whom they had aided in life. At the time, some few still remembered them as heroes. Needless to say, 4 of them were subsequently exhumed to serve as the Virtues. And if one knew where to look, Ardbert too would not have been difficult to find.
Assuming then that this is indeed the work of an Ascian, my mind inevitably turns to the last remaining paragon to survive the Sundering.
Elidibus. That Xenos hath reclaimed his own flesh is known. Thus evicted from his borrowed form, and cognizant no doubt of Emetzelk's failure here in the First, 'tis quite possible the emissary chose Ardbert for his next vessel.
Inhabiting the flesh of the fallen? My, that is unsavory. And they do this often, you say?
Verily, for they possess no corporeal forms of their own. In what one may term their natural state, none save those gifted with the echo can perceive them. Indeed, when Elidibus intruded upon the waking sands, his presence did go unmarked by all save Minfilia and the Warrior of Light. On that occasion, I myself remained ignorant of his coming until after his departure. It was only at a later juncture, when he deigned to appear before me in borrowed flesh, that I was finally able to take the measure of him. In such puppetry do the Ascians engage when they seek to influence the course of history.
And they have gained much by it. Emetzelk single-handedly built the Garlean Empire in this manner, while La Hebrea came close to conquering Eorzea, having taken possession of Thancred's living body.
Yet it must needs be noted that the Ascians cannot avail themselves of all mortal vessels. For were they able to do so, none would serve as a better pawn than our own redoubtable champion. Mayhap the blessing of light shieldeth Hydaelyn's chosen from Ascian influence. Or mayhap other forces are at work. We cannot say for certain.
Whatever the reason, I hope it holds true. I dare not contemplate what might come to pass otherwise.
Is it not peculiar, then, that Ardbert's mortal remains should be susceptible, given that he was once a warrior of light? Or did the final departure of his soul make it possible, perhaps? Regardless, to hear an Ascian use him to call forth new warriors of light boggles the mind.
Elidibus hath ever been an enigma, his ostensible purpose being to preserve the balance between light and dark. When he made overtures towards me, however, I was afforded a glimpse behind the mask of the self-appointed emissary. I shall not defend mine actions, undertaken in pursuit of a better understanding of our foe, as either wise or prudent. Nevertheless, what little I did glean may now prove useful. Elidibus possesseth a subtle mind, practiced in the art of manipulation. That he coaxed this star's most valiant heroes as far as the source with naught save half-truths is no trifling feat. And now I believe he doth employ his skills once more to some as yet unknown end. Though naught is certain, should my suspicions prove true, we shall have need of all our wits if we are to uncover and thereafter thwart his plot.
Agreed. 'Tis plain that simply speaking out against him will not avail us. At best, it would only serve to confuse the people. And I would hesitate to do anything which might tarnish Ardbert's reputation once more, nor yours by association. That being the case, it may be wise to keep a covert eye on this Ardbert's movements, as we attempt to discern his purpose and how best to mitigate his influence.
His performance appears to have concluded. What now? Go back out and follow him?
Twould appear Master Alphino already hath pursuit in mind, and I suspect one pair of eyes shall better serve our cause than half a dozen. Let the rest of us maintain an inconspicuous distance, for the present at least.
Suspicious. Dang, Ascian's back at it again. Facing the truth. Complete. Thank goodness for these fully performed cutscenes, though. Less work for me. I enjoy it very much. Alright, Crystal Light Stark, what are we doing then? Asleep Disturbed. Oh, and another one. Nope, this one I have to do, though. You did well to dispel the falsehoods surrounding the Warriors of Light and their actions prior to the Flood. Though I must say the reappearance of Ardbert, or rather, one who appropriated his identity, was a rather curious development. He is an impostor, of that there is no doubt, but to the masses he will appear as a hero returned from the grave.
After the Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Yulmore, the people prayed fervently for the gods to deliver them from their plight. Prayed that these fallen heroes be born again for their sacrifices. What bitter irony.
I, for one, would like to know why Ardbert urged the people to become Warriors of Light themselves. Ere we take action, we must needs ascertain his intent. Let us pray that Master Alphino returneth soon, with that most essential knowledge. For now, I think it best to apprise Thancred and Reen of our efforts. When we do confront Ardbert, we shall no doubt have need of their strength. Agreed. I think it prudent we all take measures to prepare for what's to come. Beck Lucan and I will continue our research into how we might improve the spirit vessel, that it might one day carry you home. And I think it time I return to the Greatwood. Until now, everything we have learned of the Ascians has been handed to us at their leisure. But that was one of Emet-Selk's unique failings. I have no reason to think Elidibus will be as forthcoming. Fortunately, I recently reviewed word from Fano that heretofore unexplored chambers have been discovered deep within the Kitana rabble. Almet believes the relics within tell of a great calamity that befell an ancient civilization, that of the Ascians perhaps. They may lead us to the truths we seek. Would you care for company? Should let me know how that works out. Yeah, you go ahead, you stole it. Sure, let me know how that works out. I fail to see why that would be necessary, given that you will be accompanying me. Don't be coy. It doesn't suit you. Dang it. When you are ready, make for Fano. Almet and her sisters will be expecting us. Then let us be about our tasks. Pray, give my regards to the Vise. Pray, give my regards to the Vise. There we go. Then let us be about our tasks. Pray, give my regards to the Vise. A little bit better. Alright. Been a while since I've been over here. Hang out with these lovely ladies. So many blue quests. Where art thou? Almet. Almet is the old one, yeah? Oh, cutscene. Not voiced. Welcome, allies of Ronka. We have accomplished much since you last came. With the Light Warden dead and its minions dispersed, we have at last reclaimed our hunting grounds near Raktika Falls. It was there that we discovered more runes. Although we ran afoul of no traps while exploring its halls, we determined that the innermost chambers were warded by magic. We all were in agreement. Before any investigation could proceed, you should be summoned. We are grateful that you did. From what you have told me, I strongly suspect that the wisdom my comrades and I seek can be found within. Excuse me. This wisdom could prove invaluable, for we may soon face a foe whose greatest asset is our ignorance. I see. Then it is good that you have come, for Ronka was once home to the greatest of weapons, knowledge and understanding. It is our duty to ensure you and yours do not want for either. That said, we must proceed with caution. To have reached the inner chambers unmolested suggests a more formidable deterrent yet lies within. Come now. Surely any threat sleeping within the ruins pales in comparison to those we have faced thus far. This is not a game, sister. You should not be so eager to run headlong into danger. Oh? And who was it pining for the return of our allies that we might venture into the ruins, clutching her staff at night, wishing it were... You promised not to tell! Then I suggest we get going. Get back here! Remind me, exactly how old are you and your sisters? On second thought, perhaps it's for the better that I do not know. Pray, forgive their overzealous nature. None save we three have been privileged to escort you and yours into the ruins and bear witness to its secrets. Their hearts now burn with a curiosity that is not easily satiated. Please, you needn't apologize. As a seeker of knowledge myself, I understand full well their enthusiasm, and if not for your sedulous efforts to protect the ruins, we would not be afforded this opportunity. Speaking of which, I believe I have kept you away from the ruins long enough. Come, let us make for the Kitana Rebel. At last. Some gameplay. Alright. To the Kitana Rebel! It's this way. Nope, this way. Nope, this way. Back into the dungeon. Let's fight that, Ooh, this is not the Greatwood song I'm used to. This is most definitely not Lahi. I'm gonna fight that Light Warden again. Ooh, yep, here we go. A solo duty? I'm ready for it. It is most strange for these halls to be left unguarded. Have care when breaking the seal on the chamber door. Danger surely awaits us on the other side. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Oh, it's a lot. Alright, might as well. Yeah, I got time. I got all the time in the world, baby. Nice, where I killed that thing. Oh, we're going deeper.
Come. Our new discoveries are to be found this way.
Well, I was way off. Our new discoveries are to be found this way. I gave her a little bit. Our new discoveries are to be found this way. Ooh.
The people of Ronka are known to have venerated animals, but these features do not match those of any indigenous species. This is no common beast. Though that much is plain from its proportions.
Lifelike, is it not? One could almost imagine it breathed. Why you... Ugh.
This owl, by contrast, seems no different from the others we've seen.
The sealed door lies ahead. As you see, one statue is missing. I expect we are meant to replace it as before.
Too simple. There will be some additional defense mechanism. Just a moment. There are words carved into the stone. He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber shall instead waken the beast and know his folly. Wait! Don't!
What? But I only... What is happening?
Uh-oh.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, it lives!
Why am I not surprised? Prepare yourselves.
Oh no. Uh-oh. This is not good. It's gonna be puzzles. My feeble mind. Oh goodness. You trespass, mortal, upon sacred ground. In retribution, 4 souls have I bound. Yet to heroes proven learned and wise, a comrade's soul shall be their prize. If you would see theirs set free, answer me these riddles 3. Deft of paw with kin do I vie, though sought apart, betterment of the whole do our efforts descry. What am I? What? Deft of paw with kin do I vie, though sought apart, betterment of the whole. Though sought apart, betterment of the whole do our efforts descry. Betterment of the whole do our efforts. Though it's sought apart, betterment of the whole do our efforts descry. Deft of paw. Like either Opopo or Ko. Oh jeez, dude. I don't know why I'm leaning toward Opopo when I'm going for it. Indeed, the Opopo is keen and shrewd, the spirit of ingenuity, by whose guidance the wrongkins did prosperity pursue. The riddle's answer you did discern, and thus to you a soul returns. With fearsome fang I travel with pack. Together we find harmony, and thus for peace our land does not lack. What am I? Okay, this is definitely like a wolf type thing. Serpent, this, yeah, okay, 100%. Travel with pack, wolf. It's not the owl, Umit. With fearsome fang I travel with... Indeed, 'twas the spirit of the wolf their doctrines praised, that they would know peace and harmony to the end of their days. The riddle's answer you did discern, and thus to you a soul returns. On my belly do I crawl, by my strength does prosperity reign within our hall. What am I? A snake. Excuse me. Belly crawl? Serpent. Indeed, the dread serpent and protector, lured to slumber ere it tear the world asunder. The riddle's answer you did discern, and thus to you a soul returns. Give me your Stola, please. Desire you that which I yet claim, and we shall play another game. A test of memory, of mind and memory. Choose wisely, and you all may yet go free. Oh, goodness. Twixt these talismans hide friend and foe. Choose your companions well, or sorrow no. Free your comrades from the talismans. Oh, okay, it's just memory. You must choose carefully. You must choose carefully. Let's go this one. That is a foe. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, I get helpers though. Okay, that's not too bad. This one? Y'shtola. Perfect. Gonna be this one, 100%. Calling it. Yes! Well done. Your comrades are assembled together at last. Yet still there remains one trial you must pass. Fight me. If you would glean the knowledge enshrined in this earth, I would first take the measure of your worth. Let's go. One worthy of she who the Ronkins extolled must be strong of mind, body, and soul. Soul, excuse me. Excuse me. Let's go! Finally! This is what I was expecting to find here in the ruins. Be careful, sisters. Hold nothing back. Failure of this test does not appear to be an option. Quickly, fan out before it strikes. I don't know if we have a healer. It's Saito Y'shtola. Hurry, we must protect her. Summon? Oh, great. Can I attack those things? Can't. Victory off Beck's sacrifice. But which of you will pay the price? Uh-oh. Stunned. No! Furious. Hurry, we must save him. I see. Okay. They're teaching me how the mechanic works. The next time someone else is stuck, I need to take a tether and move it clockwise. Got him. Yes. Hey, impressive. Oh, the sound of heat.
This is going to leave a mark.
The touch of shadow.
Let's see how you handle this.
The deceit of pain. This is a pretty cool trial, not gonna lie. Actually has mechanics, team-wide mechanics at that. Shadow, raid-wide I think it was. You may think you have won, but we have only just begun. Animate. Oh no!
Take this, and that, and this!
Poison. Come, gather to me.
Ooh. Reinforcements. Leave them to me. Good. I really don't want to deal with that. Ooh, nice. You're missing one. You missed one, Uemet. Or whoever.
We mustn't waste time with this slime. Focus on the Guardian.
Indeed I will. Show them your all. Too easy.
Away with you!
Pretty easy, I think. Well fought, hero. The trial is complete. The way is open, and thus I concede defeat. Do they say stuff? They don't. Okay. Not wholly unexpected, but an exhausting ordeal nevertheless. Shall we?
Twould seem the magics have returned us. How polite. Now, what have we learned?
Ah, we were bound to run into a living statue eventually. And now we can open the door.
Oh.
He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber. A tomb, just as I thought. Befitting a hero.
She is Vis. Could it be the Archmage Tiuna? A legendary hero of Ronka, as you surmised. The tales tell of how she smote entire armies with a single incantation. So potent was her spellcraft, though she ever fought in the name of peace.
I thought them no more than tales. To think she really existed.
Well, I for one always believed.
I wonder. By the light of fallen stars, great power awakens.
Tiuna was not only a master of spellcraft. It is said she could see truths long lost and hear the voices of men's hearts.
Naught less than the echo. In which case, none of this is mere coincidence. A shower of stars setting the sky aflame. And in both this world and the Source, we find individuals within whom a mysterious power awakened at the sight. We can never unpick the why of it. Now, however, I believe we might. Does the scene depicted here not resemble the one we saw when we first ventured into the Katana Ravel? Moreover, does it not recall that which Emmett Selk invited us to witness in Amarot? The final days. If, as the Exarch's research suggests, soul and mind share a fragile yet profound bond, might it not be possible for an event to leave such a deep imprint upon the soul that it could be perceived eons later, given a suitable trigger? The echo defies explanation by conventional etherological theory, or shall we say modern etherological theory. But if it is a power that once belonged to the ancients, to souls yet undivided... It would seem I have entered the realm of pure speculation, and I call myself a scholar. I shall refrain from making any further wild claims until such time as I have evidence. Still, I cannot choose but be reminded of our experience in Amarot.
Then you must recall Emmett Selk's dying request. You won't soon forget it.
Remember us.
History is learned, not lived. We have always protected the tales of Ronka, just as we have protected this place. But we are mindful of what our mothers taught us. We see the past through our own eyes, and speak of it with our own words. Thus do we come to understand it in our own way. But this is not the same as remembering.
Your mothers were wise. Though we witnessed the final days, our impressions could not fail to be colored by our own experiences and expectations. Those who lived through it would have perceived the event quite differently. We must bear in mind that it is no simple matter to keep the truth alive, or it will die with Emmett Selk and his kin. But we have disturbed Tiuna long enough. Fanau will serve similarly well as a venue for our contemplations.
I remember the first time I played through this, that was one of those cutscenes where it's like, I got it, I think I understand what's going on, but on the whole, it's just like a lot of stuff that it can easily go over your head. Ah, Met. By your pensive expression, I take it the tomb has given you much to think about. That is well. In time, the knowledge you have gleaned will lead to understanding, and thus arm you for what is to come. Before you leave, however, I would speak again of the teachings of our forebears, of histories learned, not lived. Excuse me. The legend of Tiuna and her exploits has been told countless times over the centuries, yet as it is handed from one generation to the next, the story changes. With each telling of the tale, there are new flourishes, details changed or lost. We can never truly know how she lived, for we were not there to see it. But we are here now to bear witness to your life. We have seen the change you have wrought, the echoes that will endure long after you are gone. And though it will too change with time, I swear to you, we shall do our best to preserve your story. Oh, nice. I hope you'll forgive me if I don't make an oath of my own, but I think it goes without saying, you can never misspeak of your heroism. Perish the thought! As long as we are here, there are none among the V's who will not know of all you have done for Northrend. We are not deserving of such reverence. We are grateful all the same. You can be certain we will have our own tales to tell of the great guardians of Raktika and the ruins of Ronka. I pray you safe travels then. As ever, we shall await your return with open arms. Asleep to serve complete! Shall we make our way back, Y'shtola? An old friend. Although we learned naught of the Ascians, the insight we gained into the Echo made our trip worthwhile. Before we returned to the Crystarium, however, there was a small matter I would attend to in Slitherbound. Might I trouble you to come with me? Thank you. After we arrive, we should have a brief word with Runar. See ya. been some time since we've gone to Slitherbow. So making our rounds, completing everyone's little individual threads and quests here before we leave the first. It all makes sense. I'm glad they're doing it that justice, you know. Darius, it is so good to see you. You've arrived at a most opportune time. I was preparing a pot of my famous stew. Come, I will ready a place for you. I'm sorry, Renard, but we haven't Please, I insist. It will only take a minute. Oh no. My apologies, Darius. It seems our return to the Crystarium will be delayed. But perhaps only for a bit, if you assist me with my work. I say work, but it is rather more a chore. I must clean my chambers here in Slitherbow from top to bottom. If you would be so kind as to go and fetch a broom from Askir, we might finish before Runar is done cooking. Let's see. Askir. A well-worn broom, eh? Asgir. A broom for Master Matoya. I cannot imagine why she wouldn't have need of such a thing. But here you are. It is old, but sturdy and sure to suffice. Thanks. Interesting that, okay. Yeah. What a strange little side thing I had to go on. I trust Askia was able to find a broom for us. Yes, I have a battered broom. Well worn. Good. This would prove difficult otherwise. Though I must say, I think I did rather well for not having a broom thus far. Eh. Hello? Oh? Oh. Yes, well, you weren't buried beneath a veritable avalanche of books when you entered, were you? Right. Anyway, it is time I finished cleaning with the help of that broom. Do the Master Matoya spell, huh? You didn't honestly think I'd do it the old-fashioned way. That broom is more than capable of sweeping by itself. Or rather, it will be. Ahem. Time to rise, to swish and sweep. A tidy chamber you must keep. To this task ye shall be bound, until no dust is to be found. Huh, he's so small. In this one particular respect, I've no objections to following in Master Matoya's footsteps. In future, I may need you to remind me the pursuit of knowledge does not preclude other equally important duties, such as maintaining clean quarters for said pursuit. Excuse me. I will dearly miss this place, these people. Master Matoya, pardon the interruption, but the stew is ready. I can go for some stew. That sounds super good right now. Oh no. Is something troubling you? You've been rather quiet. No, everything is fine, I assure you. It has been a long day, is all. I see. Y'shtola, thank goodness you're still here. Who's this? Oh, okay. Alfino, I thought you were following Ardbert. I was, but I'm sad to say I lost track of him shortly after entering these woods. He seems determined to traverse every ilm of Ilrend in his quest to spread the truth of the Warriors of Light and the Flood. And it seems news of your address to the Crystarium precedes him at every destination, making his task all the more simple. It remains to be seen to what end he encourages the people to become Warriors of Light themselves. There is no denying that his words have struck a chord with many. Well, we're all agreed that this is just another Ascian ploy, yes? They've commandeered corpses before, and to no good end. I see no reason to think this time is any different, especially when it's that of a fallen warrior of light. I doubt we'll learn more if we remain a step behind. I don't. His next destination is, in all likelihood, Slitherbow. Alize, are you certain you should be here? If you're concerned about Halvrik and the others, you needn't be. The treatment is going well, but progress is slow and exhausting for all of us. The best thing I can do now is to let them rest. So, I believe we're about to discuss how to arrange a meeting with our would-be Warrior of Light. Before visiting any towns or villages, Ardbert would hunt down and slay a nearby Anyder to earn the locals' trust. Our best chance of getting ahead of him is to find one before he does. Thankfully, Thancred and Reen have returned from the empty and have taken up the search. Reen believeth one may lurk beneath the boughs of Woven Oath. And that is where we will start our search. Master Matoya! A warm bowl of stew will be awaiting your return. I look forward to it. Oh, Lunar, you poor man. Don't you know not to fall in love with the cat girl? Where the heck are we? Speak to Thancred. Yes, this is Thancred. Oh, there's the Lahi. Oh, what? Eh? Thank you. Nope, cutscene.
If you were hoping to vent your frustrations on our Issa friend here, I can only apologize.
Few as they are now, it took us no time at all to track it down.
That suits our purpose perfectly. Now we need only wait for Ardbert to arrive.
Weren't you two meant to be attending to the empty?
We were, and are, but we can hardly ignore the rest of the world, so we thought we might see how things were coming along. From what we can gather, the answer is strangely.
Right now, we think we can do more good here.
It is heartening to have all present.
Indeed. We will be glad of the additional hands should matters escalate.
Our quarry has come.
It seems I've lost this particular race. Although I suppose it's only fair. When we first met, it was I who outpaced you. Ravana, was it? But where are my manners? I wouldn't be here were it not for you, and I have yet to say a word of thanks.
Extend a friendly fist. Ask what he wishes. Set over here. Ooh. I know last time I definitely did this one. We'll extend a friendly fist. Let's see what happens.
Arm giving you trouble? You should have it examined.
Indeed. Odd words. Thought you were supposed to be good at this. There you go.
Very well. Let us forego this pretense. After all, it was never you that I needed to deceive. Yes, it is I, Elizabeth. Through your time in Emetzelk's imitation of our home, I dare say you have gained a better understanding of my role since last we met. Not that it matters.
We understand your role, emissary, but not your goal. What is it that you seek to achieve?
I seek to enact the will of the Convocation, of course. If it helps you to think of me as but another Ascian, no different in nature or purpose from the rest, you are welcome to do so.
Once, I would have said your goal was destruction alone. Now I understand that you fight for something you love, just as we do. Yet though we seem doomed to clash, I bid you consider Emetzelk's final words. Remember that we once lived, he said. Had he not seen some glimmer of hope in our kind, I do not believe he would have spoken thus.
None better understood your plight than he. His words must surely be worthy of your consideration.
Emetzelk. How very unlike you to err so gravely. That one should stray at the end of so onerous a path is understandable, but I had thought you above such weakness. Mayhap you thought the same. Would that I had been present to offer correction. But I shall do so now, as is my duty, and return all to its proper course. As for you, look at yourselves. Look at your history. Look back 100 short years to how your greatest warriors were undone. And now, at but a word from me, you raise your hands in answer like the puppets you are. Naught has changed. You fail, and you fail, and you learn nothing. Allow that which is most important to slip through your fumbling fingers like so many grains of sand, again and again and again, and you would remember us. You do forget yourselves. There is no common ground to be found between you and I, nor do I require any. I have my duty.
Wait!
Well, we have confirmed the identity of our foe at least, and 'tis safe to say his objective is the rejoining.
But we still have no idea how playing the part of a warrior of light will further his cause, nor why he would spur others to do the same.
Another visit to the Tempest may shed some light upon these mysteries. Whether we are to exchange words or blows with Elidibus at our next meeting, the fact remains, we know too little. Ere our paths cross again, I would learn more of the world that once was, and of Elidibus himself. In this, we would be best served going directly to his home, much as Emmet Selk came to ours.
Though I see the wisdom in thy suggestion, the Amarot we visited is but a phantom born of Emmet Selk's memory. I fear it will teach us little that we do not already know.
I quite agree. Yet the ruins of the actual city remain unexplored. Given the vastness of the Tempest, I should not be surprised were there more such structures like to those in which the Ondo reside.
There is aught to be learned. I want to know. I want to have a better option. As long as you don't make me do any more chores. Yeah, no more chores, man. Come on, man.
Keep that up and I'll send you to bed without supper.
Assuming we are all in agreement, then I suggest we first pay a visit to the Ondo. If anyone can tell us where more ruins are to be found, it is them.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I'm a clown. Anytime your store is involved, you gotta click the clown options. Good stuff. Completo! Making our way. Oh, but what about Renar? He has stew waiting for us. Yeah, you store? Deep? Ooh, look at all these things I can get. Oh my goodness. Deep designs. Alfino has the right of it. Let us pay a visit to the Ondo. We should speak with Tosh Ath first. As chieftain, he is doubtless privy to a great many secrets. Oh great, not the Ondo, bro. Anybody but the Ondo. Excuse me. The chieftain. Tosh Ath. Hello, friend. Cutscene? Ooh.
I have sent for no finless ones. Perhaps you instead come seeking something of us.
Oh, there's the cutscene. Nope, I have to read.
Ruins which your kind have yet to explore. I see. I know of one such place. Alas, under these circumstances, I'm afraid we can spare none to guide you there.
And what circumstances are these?
Rather than hunt for their own meals, the Bentos have pillaged our stores of...
What the heck?
Miri liver. They must be replenished with haste.
Bentos? A particularly violent tribe of Ondo, if I recall.
A band of bottom feeders. We all lost much in the flood, but while others work to rebuild, they resort to thievery and murder. Revenge, they call it, when they prey upon your kind. But do not be fooled. They care not who they harm. Would that we had the warriors to challenge them. This is not the first time they have stolen from us, but there is no resource more precious than liver. All must dedicate themselves to the hunt.
Unless, of course, we were to reclaim the livers for you. It seems a fitting payment for vital information, does it not? Moreover, one could argue that by employing Bismarck to reach these depths, thereby driving back the waters, we are in part responsible for the deeds of those driven to desperate ends by their changing climes. One good turn and all that. We certainly can't leave them like this. Could we not simply hunt Neri? That's true. Could we not simply hunt Neri ourselves? We might. But that wouldn't discourage the Benthos from stealing from the Ondo again, now would it? Reclaiming the stores it is then. Oh, great. We would be grateful beyond words if you did. The Benthos have surely taken the livers back to the Flounder's floor. Be warned, there'll be no shortage of guards waiting to spear intruders. Then we will have care not to draw their attention. Shall we? I'm just gonna fly right through him, so... Daijobu. Where is it? Oh my goodness, way over there? You're joking me. Thank goodness I can fly. Alright, alright. As they say, you gotta do what you gotta do. There's the entrance. A little bit higher, huh? Okay, almost there. Okay, there, that's dope. Perfect. That's what I'm looking for. How the heck do I get in? Receive the Minori livers from the Flounders. Off, you know. Oh, we're all set up at the entrance there, are we? Can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. They weren't expecting me to fly in here so easily, were they? And there it is! Oh, Thinker's already here! Of course, he's already here. Thrusting your hand into each sack in turn, you find that all are filled with wheat down to the bottom. You also find that raw wheat is unpleasantly pointy. Okay. Yeah, that sounds alright. Here? Bulbous bag. There we go. Got it. From the squelching noise they make when prodded and the vile stench, you conclude these bags are bursting with livers. Brilliant. Found them. Are those them? Perhaps you've deduced this already, but it seems the Benthos have been raiding Calusian storehouses as well as those of the Ondo. Oranges, pumpkins, wheat. But we can discuss this after we see the livers safely back to Tulsath. It wouldn't do to keep him in suspense. Uh-oh, these guys are bad news bears. Yep. Back to the cups. I got your livers. I am relieved to see you unspared. Take your livers. Our precious livers. I knew you would not fail. We also found all manner of foodstuffs from Calusia on the Flounder's floor. Tell me, Toljath, does that seem odd to you? It is brazen, to be sure. I'm reminded of rumors I've heard recently concerning a rash of thefts from Calusian warehouses. The perpetrators enter in the dead of night and are gone before anyone has realized what has happened. The Yomoran army has been investigating, but thus far to no avail. Perhaps the reason you have struggled so is that their quarry is of the sea. The true question, then, is what we mean to do about it. Much as I would like to proceed to the ruins without further delay, we cannot allow the Benthos to carry on as they are. If I may, I believe that the ruins are, in fact, key to the Benthos' plans. Is that so? These ruins, which lie deep within the illuminated land, are a recent discovery. We have seen signs that the Benthos are preparing to claim them with all haste. We cannot fathom why, but in light of the knowledge that they have been stockpiling resources, it is clear that their queen will soon give birth. They require space to raise their young, and food for both queen and hatchlings to thrive. Well, we can hardly fault them for that. Under normal circumstances, perhaps, our conditions in the Tempest are far from suitable for spawning. Its resources barely able to sustain our current population. There is only one reason they would disregard this. They seek to build an army, and with it take revenge upon the Finless. It is not a surprise. They came to us not long ago, seeking allies for the cause. We rebuffed them, of course. The suffering of others will not serve as balm to their own. Their queen, however, desires only bloodshed, and will gladly send her children to die in our stead. If they are planning to wage war, that changes matters considerably. Indeed, I doubt that this can be resolved without violence, but perhaps with a show of force we can convince them to see reason before the die is cast. I would rather not risk your people in the attempt. If we travel to the illuminated land, is there a way we might identify the ruins ourselves? Yes. Once you reach its depths, go deeper still. You will see a monstrous structure there upon the seafloor. That you have come to us now is the will of the ancients. They have guided you here that you may drive out the usurpers, those who seek to use their magnificent creations with vile purpose. I have no doubt that they will show you the way forward. I'm afraid that the dead do not speak quite so clearly. Nevertheless, we shall try not to disappoint. If what we seek lies deeper still, beyond Amaranth, I would call upon the assistance of another. Give me my aiming coffer! New clothes! Let's go, baby. Hold on. Hold the phone. Where is it? The coffer. Look at all that. All that good. Let's see. Oh, what? Oh, it's not even better than what I have. Yo. What does it look like, at least? Crystarium coffer? Crystarium something? Crystarium? Not Crystarium tabard. Where is it? Huh. Demon tabard, maybe it's this one. 5? Nope, definitely not it. Huh. Well. I didn't know what happened to it, so not gonna worry about it. Either way. Alright. Udon J. Next one. A whale's tail. Though our course hath been decided, to pursue it we must needs beseech the aid of a friend. I speak of Bismarck. Pray, follow me to the Sullen that we might seek an audience with him once more. Oh, off you know. Oh, attaboy. Hold on. The Sullen! Ah, jeez. I guess we'll fly from Fort Job. Bismarck, eh? Okay, all the way down the Sullens in the corner there, eh? In the corner, yeah? All the way down in the corner. Oh, we're not meeting on Bismarck. Okay, we're just gonna down Sullen. Freaking rainy in Lakeland? I guess it's called a pathetic fallacy, right? About to go back down into the Tempest, so it makes sense. Scary stuff. Fits the mood. What is this one? Oh, that's the Cosmos. Yeah. Huh. Interesting react. What does it mean? Lap. Orion J. Oh, cutscene. Okay. Still raining? It is. From here we press onward to the Isle of Ken. I myself shall proceed on foot. You perfected your technique then? Just so. The water will be as glass beneath my feet, and provideth purchase fragile yet true. Watch closely. Goodness. Oh, I certainly shall. Forgive me, would it not be easier to perfect your swimming technique? Indeed. Aye, it would be a pity if you drowned, truly. Oh, hush. I'm sure it'll be brilliant. Here we go. Yes. He's done it! Incredible! What is this noise? Ooh. He's got the cringe. Oyanje! For the love of... Oh my goodness. We got some bants. Mine apologies. The technique requireth the purest of focus, and mine was lacking. To perfect this magic, I went so far as to deal with the Fourth. With their aid, mine efforts finally met with success, albeit on a single occasion. I know not why I cannot repeat it. I thought I saw you waver a bit toward the end there. Perhaps you're simply tired. Oh. Tancred? It's nothing to worry about. Only a dizzy spell. Though it may not be wise to go for another swim just now. What's happening? Thankfully, we have an alternative. A wonderful little invention. I'm certain you'll agree. Idiots. Oh, you silly willies. Just a bunch of idiots in the rain. Couple of dummies. Several dummies. You did your best, Jay. I'm proud of you. Let's see. Let's get him in the middle frame. There we go. I will petition Bismarck's aid on our behalf. Let us pray my diplomacy proveth more effective than mine experimental magics. You speak with the voice of the king, little neighbors. I will not deny you. As before, if you seek what sleeps beneath the sea, I will be your guide. Thy kindness is as boundless as the depths serene. Before we depart, however, I would ask a favor. After our last flight, I found many creatures clinging to me. I am itchy. Remove them, and I will take you along. With all haste shall it be done. With all haste it shall be done. With all haste it shall be done. With all haste it shall be done. So, did he agree? Aye, though I agreed to a favor in kind. Regrettably, 'tis not one I possess the power to grant. Bismarck hath asked us to cleanse his underbelly of barnacles. Alas, one must needs dive beneath the surface to do so. Even if I could master the power to walk upon it, it would avail me not. Oh, for heaven's sake, is that all? Furious and I are more than capable of that. With the Kojin's blessing, we have done it. We'll have it done within moments. And better that than standing here and listening to this. And better that than standing here and listening to this nonsense. I'll take the right, you take the left. Now go. Yummy. I feel like everyone else should just invest in the Kojin's blessing. I am in your debt. The Joe Boot around Jay. I've had a rough time. Getting scolded by Alize too? Nobody wants that. Alright, let's do some spring cleaning, I guess. Get them barnacles off the old whale, you know what I mean? Tenacious barnacle. After a good deal of prying from various angles, you dislodge the barnacle. He's itchy. After a good deal of prying from various angles, you dislodge the barnacle. Doing a good job here. After a good deal of prying from various angles, you dislodge the barnacle. I did it! Yay! I'm useful. Thine efforts are most sincerely appreciated. I will inform Bismarck that we may depart without further delay. Much, much better. Thank you, little neighbors. I remember a long time ago, another did this favor for me. After the flood, when I chose this spot for my slumber, he came and made a home on my back. Ken was his name. When I grew itchy, I stirred. But he was not afraid. No. He asked me what was wrong. I told him of the creatures clinging to my belly, and he dove into the water. He helped me. He was my friend. He told me he wished to live in peace, away from his people and their wars. This I understood. I treasure our time together, brief though it was, brief though it always is. But I remember him and how he laughed when we flew. I remember when he slept. I too slept that day, many days since. But the light fades and the darkness returns. Ken sleeps, but in memory he laughs, and together we fly. And I am here. I am awake. It feels good to speak and to be heard again. A shame others cannot understand me. If thou art willing to learn, I would gladly teach thee the language of man. Thank you, little friend. But it is time I grant you your request. But first, I will take flight to cleanse my body and prepare. The dive will be swift, and I would not have you struck by errant debris. So this island was named for a man. How easily the past is forgotten. He passed not even 100 years ago, yet the truth has slipped from history, like so many grains of sand. Might I have some explanation of what he just said, or shall we all stand about making vague and mysterious allusions? While he maketh ready to deliver us unto our destination, Bismarck bade us wait for him on the shore of Calusia. That's all. I feel as though there was more to it. Indeed, there was, but it hath no bearing on the task at hand. I shall be glad to share the rest with you anon. Fine, later then. If Bismarck requires time to prepare, might I suggest a short respite, for Urion J and Thancred in particular? I require no such thing. I am the picture of perfect health. Mine was but a brief lapse in concentration. Worry not on my account. You mustn't push yourself so! Please, rest for me! Oh, Rain. Oh, alright. If you insist. You too, Virius! You've been running yourself ragged. Yes, ma'am. Yes, a ma'am. Yuck. In that case, I leave the old man in your care. The rest of us will meet you at the split hole anon. Hey. Word of advice. Never let it show. When she realizes she struck a nerve, she remembers. By the gods, she remembers. In any case, if we must be made to rest, I know a place in Sullen that's better for it than most. Come with me. A brief respite. Small's rest. Nope. Oh, we get teleported there, okay. Thancred. May as well have a seat. Wouldn't want our elderly knees to give out. Oh, another cutscene. Hey, chilling with the boys. Let's go. To hear her speak, you'd think I'm on my deathbed. At a 12, I wish that girl wouldn't worry so much. Thy countenance belies thy words, Master Thancred. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Let the record show that I am here under protest. I can't say I mind the view. Doesn't that sword hurt his back? And if the abundance of anglers is any indication, even an amateur might land an impressive catch. Shall we try our hands at it? Help! Someone! Quickly! Oh, goodness. It's Nightshade! Who was attacked on the road from the Crystarium, barely escaped with me life. I suppose you might have predicted this. You mean you'll help? For free? Thank you! If I recall correctly, Nightshade is a local band of outlaws. I doubt they'll trouble us overmuch. No more than they already have by interrupting our relaxation at any rate. Outlaws, eh? Boo-boos, eh? Brick. Sullen. Brick. I'm a brick. House. At least it's not raining no more. Who are these outlaws? Oh hey, it's my friends. Oh, they did something. These two have matters well in hand by the looks of it. Hey, good job, friends. I'll not forget this kindness. Maybe meet again. Hello. Is that you, sir? Don't tell me we just deprived that poor fellow of the honor of being rescued by the Warrior of Darkness. I had no idea you were in the area. Fancy us meeting again so soon, eh? Why, I believe I even recognize your companion. Eh? Ah, yes! From the infirmary. You had a message from the Crystal Exarch, didn't you not? It's good to see you back on your feet, and on patrol, no less. Oh, it's nothing as official as that. Strictly speaking, we're off duty. But as we had a free moment, we thought we'd give a hand to the less... We'd give a few of the less... Whoa, I got that way off. We thought we'd give a few of the less traveled roads a look. The guard doesn't have enough hands to patrol them regularly, you see. That's admirable. There are so few devoted to their duty, in Lakeland or beyond. Well, we've been talking about it for a while. Neither of us is satisfied with just seeing out our service. It feels like we could be doing more. Like we should be doing more. It's all about having the will to help your fellow man, and the resolve to see it through. I remember you, the excitable one. Yeah, I remember. I literally just saw him. The gallant gentleman or something. Sorry, sir. I got a bit overexcited the other day. Couldn't get my words out. The name's Vonard, sir. I'm with the guard. But I don't just want to protect Lakeland. I want to protect the lot, just like the warriors of light. Sadly, our duties prevent us from venturing too far from our own little corner of Norvrent. What we'd really like to do is travel, to better ourselves, and go where the need is greatest. But everyone has to start somewhere, don't they? For now, we can stop Nightshade from robbing the odd fisherman, and that's what we'll do. Well, well. Future heroes of the first, do you think? They want not for spirit. 'Tis but a pity they draw inspiration from so clouded a wellspring. Yet it availeth not to fret in idleness. We must needs press on if we are to bring Elidibus's schemes to light. Interesting reaction. But what does it mean, Orianjay? Oh, okay. Hello, buddy. What's next, huh? Beneath the surface. Though our respite was cut short, I dare say we are all eager to avail ourselves of such knowledge as the ruins may hold. Aye, and I doubt further contemplation of Elidibus's machinations will be conducive to relaxation. We may as well make for the split hole now. But I wanted to relax. I didn't get enough time to relax. I need more time. But I need more time. We're going this little peak over here? I think so. Okay, to this random Shadow Vault peak. Here? Ah. Yep, here we are. All are present. Now we need but await Bismarck's coming. He's just out for a little stroll. Tis time. Pray, make ready. Anamnesis Anyder, now accessible. Oh, there we go, baby. Nice. Okay, cool. We just unlocked. Okay, was not expecting that. A dungeon right now. Nice. Okay, cool. Well, the next part is a dungeon, and I'm gonna take a little break actually. So with some editing magic, I'm going to take this little spot right here and swoop on into the next part right about now. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. We back. So let's go into the duty supports and let's see, who do I want to bring this time? And the twins. Okay, let's make it a little bit different this time. Oh, well, we gotta bring Thancred. Let's do Orianjay and let's do Stola this time. All right, friends. Here we go. Anamnesis Anyder. Anamnesis Anyder. Carry on and on. I have myself a little break. Back at it. That thing cut my throat still there, but we'll get through it. Oh, we're in the sea now. Norvrent. Anamnesis Anyder. Can never get it on my first try. Anamnesis Anyder. The dream team here. Let's see what kind of stuff they say to each other. Come, friends. Look. The depths. Mayhaps 'twas Bismarck with whom I out have bargained. These are poor neighbors. Oh, for heaven's sake. Okay, get back in it. Got a song? I do have a song. Gold. Ooh, we got some bops in the back too. Okay, so we're headed to the depths of Amarots, exploring the rest of Amarots, and also dealing with the other Ondo tribe that's down there. The Benthos, I think it was. Let's see what secrets lie within. What the heck? Son, what? How dare you? What the? What the heck? We're just not killing these things fast enough? Uh-oh. A stingray!
Be gone!
Okay, okay. Any more? Any others gonna randomly show up? Ruin my day? Oop. Yeah! Nice being on Bismarck's back though. You know, don't have to pull anywhere, don't have to move, they all just come to you. It's quite convenient. I got some jazziness in the back. Yeah, dude, this is a bop, bro. What the heck? I'm into freeform jazz. And done. And almost there. And come on, done. Oh. The time has come to part with these interlopers. Such ease of motion despite its size. It's truly a wonder. I'm certainly glad for Bismarck's preparation now. Oh no! The walls fall. We must hurry. Oh no! Oh! Nice. Uh-oh. The force of it was nigh overwhelming. We're fortunate. What's all of this? What the hecky? Dragonite. Isn't that a Pokemon? It looks nothing like the Pokemon. They lied to me. With the Apex Arrow! Okay. One's dead. Soon to be very dead. Sewer water. We're not in the sewers. Come on. Move into a trench now, eh? And done. No song necessary. Hello? Oh, who the heck invited that guy? Tiresome jokes. I agree. At least it's only one though. Yeah, rock hard? Yeah. Sure am. Apex Arrow! Hiya! Torrential Torment. Not today. You know what mechanic they haven't put in like mobs? It's a stun mechanic. You don't see very many just like regular dungeon mobs with a stun mechanic, and then they could do their AoEs. I feel like that would make things a little bit more crazy. actually have to use your interrupts on certain mobs. It's like a tent. There it lies. Give you my weapon. Oh. What if he has sticky breath? Aha! Hey, thanks. Your wish is granted. Go, little ones. Our deepest gratitude, great one. Alright. What the heck? An undersea T-Rex? Or it's just called an unknown. We are fated to happen upon strange abominations, apparently. Nothing we can't handle. Never have I seen the like. What is indeed unknown? Fetid Fang? Okay. Tank Buster, don't have to worry about it. Set off scrutiny. Uh-oh. Right here, looks like. Find a safe spot? And what happens? They just blow up? Uh-oh. Another blow. Oh, okay. It probably shoots out a line. Yep, line AoE. I see. Luminous Ray, don't stand in front probably. Yep, easy peasy. Inscrutability. Okay, it's gonna do that thing again. I think it might be better just to wait right here in the middle. Oh, inscrutability, never mind. That is a raid wide. We are murking this dude. He's going way faster than usual. What the heck? Looks like everyone else. Okay, that goes first. And then the arrow. We're safe there. Wait. Oh, no wonder. There's two. Can you just stay on this one? Oh no! Ooh, this is kind of neat. Inscrutability, raid wide. I will troubadour this. Fetid Fang, Tank Buster. Worry about it. Worry on Jay with the heals, hopefully. Clear out. Fetid Fang. Apex Arrow. Ectoplasmic Ray. That one's dead. Moving on now to the next one, yeah. Plain weirdness. What? What happened? Inscrutability. This is a raid wide that I do not have the build for. Okay, put on my buffs. Oh, this guy's getting murked. Ectoplasmic Ray. Might need some healing.
I will not hold back.
Miss Ray, do not stand in that, please. Very nice. Fetid Fang, Tank Buster. Not my problem. Hiya! Apex Arrow! Song. Almost there. Scrutiny, come on, man. Nice. Some manner of harrowing, perhaps. Might similar creatures dwell beneath the seas of the source? Hopefully not. It's kind of creepy. Anyder squib. Alright, we'll take this nice and slow. Yeah, little by little. One squib at a time. Let's make sure we're on the same squib, though. Ah, dang it. Yeah, dude, it's fucking popping in the back, yo. Sheesh. I mess with it. I digs it. This one is. And done. Okay. Alright, here we go. We got some leeches. They're so cute. Look like axolotls. I still don't know what the trigger is for Shadow Bite. Okay, it procced. I don't know why, but something's proccing it. But there you go, it procced again. I'll take it. There we go, and again, maybe it's just using Quick Knock? No. Huh.
I will not hold back.
Well, there you go. Either way. What are we on? We're on this guy. Apex Arrow! Hiya! For me, a healing. Disgusting. Come on. There we go. Oh no. Oh no! It's the Ondo!
I will not hold back.
Okay, 3 of them. Nothing we can't handle. A lot of effects going on. I think they're all mine too. Truly do crowd up the screen now, don't I? Skulls on this one. On this one. What? Almost there, almost there. I'll hold my song. Another group, Diviners. No! The Dima demands your head. Dima, that must be their queen. Recall that the queen is the one that's preparing for war, building an army apparently. Apex Arrow!
I will not hold back.
Oh, we did pretty good in this AoE situation. They almost all died at the same time. Impressive. Alright, moving on. This little treasure coffer. What, me? Slaying? Come on. We're in the harpooner. Yeah. Okay, almost one down. I don't know why we're not on the diviner, but it's fine, I suppose. On the grappler now? Or the one of the grapplers? Both the grapplers? Give me Apex Arrow. There it is. Apex Arrow! Dang it. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes. Ish. Yes. Boss number 2. What is this guy? Uh-oh. Anamnesis. Visions of hell. Attend to us now. Channeling ether through the crystal. I think we have passed the point of theory. Indeed. The final verse must be a raid wide. Or tank buster? Nope. Oh my gosh, big raid wide. Excuse me. Uh-oh. 3,000 mana swing. Okay. Move away when he does the swing. Got it. Terrible hammer, probably front way. Oh no. Terrible blade. Oh, okay. Okay, move it out, swing. Everyone's on one of these. Oh, geez. Okay, okay. It just goes by which one came out first. Glower, probably, yep. Okay, front. So... Swipe, probably frontwards. Yeah, okay. Final verse. Get my troubadour out. The big one. Yeah, dude, look how big that is. Jeez. That one chunks. Terrible blade. Okay, I put the things in the bottom. So stay on hammer first and then move to blade. Hammer first and then move to blade, fellas. Nailed it. Swing, move out. Okay, good, good, good. We're learning. Schmoovin' and groovin'. Final verse. I don't have troubadour. Bring on J. Top us up. We're good. Terrible blade. Okay, we want to be on hammer first. First. Eye of the Cyclone? What is this? Oh no! I didn't. Oh jeez! Woo! Okay, don't mess up. Those hurt.
Protect thee.
Thank goodness I didn't die. Swipe, don't be in front. And donezo. Oh man, that was close. An impressive concept, to be certain. Healing? Come on, man. Oh, what do we like? We might learn much if more such crystals are be found within. The Archive Eternal. Ooh, this place is interesting. Little by little. That gave me quite the scare. I don't want to die. It's quite amazing how well kept this place is. You think it's been here for literally eons, millennia. I think it'd be in worse condition. Apparently not. That ancient technology, you know. Durable, quite durable. Come on. Thank you, jeez. Ugh, fine, I'll put on the song. Let's go. Give me something of aiming. Yeah. Savage. Oh no. Kill him first. Before I can summon his thing. Oh, there's two. We can do it. At least take this one out. Yes. Oh, man. Oh, man. Nope.
Together we shall overcome this.
You're not wrong, Marina J. Okay, at least these guys are weak. You're weak. You're weak. Save my Apex. My Apex legend. It deserves better than these small fry. Okay. Apex arrow! No, this one. Alright, which one? Yep, that's definitely the one everyone's targeting. Eventually. We're actually playing this one. Good. About dang time, Ishtola. Give me aiming. One of these is okay. Get the divine. Ah, jeez. Okay, which one are you on? This way? Fair. We'll do this one. Only kill one. I'll take it, I guess. Oh no! There's so many! This guy? Oops, what am I doing? What am I doing? Are we on the diviner? Uh-oh. Leave me alone! No! Ow. Oh dear. Keep it coming, keep it coming. Hopefully this is the last mob for the boss. Yes, is it? Indeed, indubitably. Arrive at Anamnesis. Let's see. There it is. Beautiful. It's a freaking turtle. Turtles are my favorite animal. That's not a lie. They really are. Merciless Matriarch. Ruxishdim, it is. Oh, so this is the matriarch. The queen. Well, sorry buddy, but you're gonna have to go down. Yonder queen standeth as more than symbol to our soldiers. Have caution. Daijoubu. Your kind is never given up its treasures willingly. Your lives will be no different. Bonebreaker. That is a tank buster? Big tank buster. Oh, these guys hit so hard. I can't mess up here. Okay, moving over there. Seabed Ceremony, I'm assuming will be a raid rod? Kind of. You know nothing of depths. Nothing! What are we doing? What are we doing here? Oh, mother. Oh, yikes. Oh, I see. Okay. My bad. I get it now. Okay. Stand on the things? Yes. I'm the only one DPSing right now. Sucks. Okay. If I don't stand on them, then okay. She probably summons more people. See that ceremony again, so this might be some random thing down the middle. Okay, now watch the hands that come up. They will shoot forward. I see. Ah, so they're gonna shoot. Okay. But once those ones are finished, 2, 3, 4, then go. All the way. Aha, okay. Not too hard. Just, ah, dang it. Then my dots fall off.
Keep your guard up.
Bonebreaker, big tank buster. No more Faulos. Oh, another dot. What the heck? Next, pick one, I guess. This one. Nobody else? Oh, now? Wait, what do? Wait! Okay, here we go. Must be here. Yeah? Did I do it right? I think I did. Ow, that's my liver. Nutty? What's next? What's next? Okay. Don't stand in that, obviously. Okay. Sugiwa. Nakore. Seabed Sermon. Okay, this is the one with the line. Yes, I'm gonna have some giant excuse me. Giant AoEs. And you just don't want to stand. Here's perfect. Yes. This time for sure. Yes, okay.
I shall protect thee.
Got him. And I let my dots fall off again. Same thing? Or different kind? Let's see. Okay, it's this one. So, we will need to run along as it goes. From which side? All the way down here. Once that one goes, then we run the other way. Easy enough. Wait for it, now go. All the way. Let's not mess this up. Good. Next. Okay, big tank buster, not my problem. Sugi. Okay, what are we doing? Seabed Ceremony? Okay. Not if I have anything to say about it. Hiya! Oh, I didn't even kill him. Embarrassing. This will be fun. So we want to be over here. Right about here. Because he's also going to do that cross. Yep. It is. Too easy, man. Woof! Couple times things got close, but nothing I couldn't handle. Oh. Fall on your back. And the twins will come in. Oh. Hello. Oh, and Reen. I forgot. Don't forget about Reen. We may at last turn to our attention to investigation. It is a boon we found this sanctum intact. That was all of them. Every last one. If there any more gods, they would be here by now. Come now. She was maniacal. The remaining Bentos may struggle, bereft of leader. Indeed. Yeah, come on. Anything for me? Nothing for me, huh? Let's do it.
This structure must have served an important function. And here are yet more crystals.
I too noted the crystal repository on the way. The Benthos seem to employ them in their spellcasting.
In such vessels did the ancients preserve concepts, ideal forms to be drawn upon in the act of creation. That so great an abundance should reside here lendeth credence to Ishtola's conclusion. This facility held great significance.
Thank you for joining us at Anyder in these most perilous of times. By the summoning of Zodiark, have we been granted reprieve. Yet immutable as the laws he has woven may seem, they will not serve to forestall our doom. Nay, should we continue down this path, our fate will be the same. I said as much to the convocation, of course, but the stubborn fools turned a deaf ear to my warnings. I had hoped that the defector at least would side with us, but I regret to report our overtures have gone unanswered. Whither tend your thoughts? I shall not speak ill of the convocation. They too seek only to secure the future of our star. Yet it is plain they will not countenance a permanent solution. That being the case, we must ask ourselves a simple question. Are we prepared to pursue our chosen course, even should it mean suffering the eternal condemnation of our brethren? If so, I see no further reason to demur. Let us bring forth the light that shall ever keep the darkness in check.
So, it was they who first summoned Hydaelyn.
Their discussion did seem to imply as much, yes. I cannot say I have ever heard of this Venar before.
For a certainty, Emet-Selch never uttered the name, speak though he did of the schism which Zodiark's advent wrought upon mankind. Some were of the viewpoint that his power must needs be restrained, and to that end did they call forth she who would serve as his shackles. We now know that it was this Venar to whom they looked for leadership.
And that this place, in all likelihood, served as their headquarters. The presence of such intimate records attests to that. I would hear what else they have to tell us. All of it. Did anyone see the source of the image? The device there? Then let us see what other secrets it holds.
Venar, please. Why must it be you? If I may speak plainly, I would sooner it were another. Any other. You are our leader. None can take your place. You know as well as I that but few support our cause. Far fewer than they who place their faith in Zodiark. If Hydaelyn is to stand a chance of opposing him, I am the only one who might suffice as her heart. Rest assured, however, I shall not vanish from this world. The form I take shall ever remain my choice. Then I will press you no more. Only know this, you will be sorely missed. I wonder, is this how the convocation felt about Elidibus?
What? Forgive me, but did that not strongly imply that Elidibus sacrificed himself to become Zodiark's heart?
7 hells. Then who or what are we dealing with?
Too many mysteries, man. Too many unanswered questions. What do I do? The device appears to activate via a form of ethereal attunement, not unlike an aetherite. Beyond that, I can say little for certain, save that we should take this opportunity to see what other records it contains. No response. Confound it! If I may, my lady, the panel did formerly emit a soft yet perceptible glow. That it doth so no longer may betoken the depletion of some essential energy within. Given how long it is laying dormant, I think it fortunate to function at all. That may be, but if we can't get it to work again, we'll be leaving with more questions than we've answers. The white-robed emissary hath ever named himself Elidibus. Yet if the shade spoke true, Elidibus ceased to be ere even the sundering came to pass. This calleth to mind a truth that Emet-Selch did once reveal in passing, that the names by which we know our foes are not those given to Ascians at birth. Rather, they are titles of office, afforded to individuals of merit at such time as the role becometh vacant. Perchance the Elidibus at Zodiac's heart and the emissary with whom we are acquainted be not one and the same, but predecessor and successor. It's possible. If the previous Elidibus perished before the final days, the one we know could still be a survivor of the Sundering. And yet, something in that explanation rings false. I will remain for a time. I would not abandon my efforts to revive the device so soon. There is more to learn here. I can feel it. In matters of etherology, I know of none as capable as thee. If there existeth a means to learn more, thou wilt surely find it. Whilst thou art thus engaged, we shall attend to matters on the surface. How's she getting back? He's an aetherite? Or like, you may now enter Anamnesis and Anyder with a party of NPC avatars. To make use of this feature, open the trust interface. Yep. Is he gonna take Bismarck again? Is Bismarck just like chilling there? But Bismarck has to take us back, doesn't he? I'm confused. How does this work? Where on, Jay? Echoes of a fallen star. Can we but uncover Elidibus's true origins, we may yet come to understand his designs. To that end, Y'shtola must needs be afforded as much time as she doth require to complete her investigation. To that extent, that such things are within our control, yes. To the extent that things are within our control, yes. Speaking of which, perhaps we might trouble the Exarch for news of his progress with the spirit vessel. He will no doubt wish to hear of our own discoveries as well, such as they are. Oh, automatic cutscene, okay. Or not, wait, is it automatic cutscene? I think it is. Yes, it is. Ooh, cinematic.
Dare I ask what's going on?
Ah, excellent timing. For me, in any case. We have a problem. The vast majority of those gathered here are presently in the employ of the Guard or else one of the facets, and no longer wish to be so. In principle, all are free to change vocation at any time, but a city does require a certain number of people in these positions if it is to continue to function. For the moment, I have asked them to postpone their resignation until such time as replacements can be found. As you may have surmised, we have the Warrior of Light to thank for this.
It's you! The Warrior of Darkness! You understand, don't you? Someone's going to have to look after this place once you're gone. We just want to be ready to do our bit when the time comes.
And not only here, but everywhere. Which is why we've got to get out there and lend a hand to those in need. That's what you did, isn't it? Even if it was just little things at the start. You helped people.
People, chocobos, you name it. Well, yes. Well, yes.
And we're trying to do the same. We may have our sky back, but there's no shortage of people who still need help. If we follow in your footsteps, then I choose to believe we too can be heroes one day. Even warriors of light.
What are we to say to that? We can hardly tell them they are mistaken. They seek but to do good, as you have.
But no more can we stand idly by and suffer a paragon's scheme to proceed unchallenged.
What's happening to the sky? What the?
Wicked White. Oh no.
By the 12.
A star shower.
I hear a voice.
You and all? Then why does it feel like it's inside my head? Hear? Feel? Think?
I hear it.
Me too.
Did I not tell you, my friends? You are warriors of light! You're back! What you hear is the voice of light itself, and it has blessed you with its power. Welcome to the fold!
I'm a warrior of light.
I've been chosen?
Can it be?
Me, a hero?
Wait! The falling stars, were they your doing? And why do you need warriors of light?
What, am I to reveal my plans simply because you asked? Nay, I think not. Though the stars, I acknowledge mine. A convenient illusion apt to awaken what little is left of the power that once resided in your sundered souls. That which you and yours call the echo. And an echo it is, of a symphony, but a fraction of what men in their completeness once possessed. Even those among you who tower over others in the gift have only the faintest trace of it. But though sundered and forgotten through death and mocking rebirth, it has persisted. A whisper of our past, burned into your very ether, along with the sight of our end. Through the rekindling of memory, I have awoken the ability, just as Hydaelyn is wont to do when she has need of new minions.
The Echo hath ever been thought a gift from Hydaelyn, a boon granted solely to her chosen. Yet thou wouldst claim she merely awakeneth the power that men should hearken unto? Her voice. Given the perceived simultaneity of her call and the awakening of her chosen's capacity to hear it, it is only natural that we thus attributed the source of the gift. Yet if, in truth, the echo is a prerequisite for hearing her voice, one might surmise that her call never ceaseth, such that all who awaken to their innate gift might receive of the blessing of light at the self-same instant. In sooth, we bore witness to this but moments ago. At the sight of the star shower, full many in the crowd did speak of hearing a voice in their minds, did they not?
Just so. And whenever Hydaelyn has need of new servants, she is quick to pluck comets from the heavens or create illusions of the same.
Why then didst thou conjure this vision, full knowing that thine age-old foe would thus claim those awakened to the gift?
Foe? You must be mistaken. As you see, I am a warrior of light. And together with my comrades in arms, I shall save the world. Just like you.
Did no one see he just disappeared into thin air? But everything's so convoluted now. Yep, even often I was like, what the heck is going on, friends? The more Elidibus reveals, the less I understand. But that he has made a fine mess of things is plain. Is he gone then? I've managed to persuade a number of our would-be deserters to reconsider, or at least delay their departure, but as many are deaf to my entreaties. Young Thaler and Vonard are among them, I am sorry to say. They have quit the guard. Nevertheless, I wish them well. Whatever Elidibus's plans for them might be, the pair have only ever had the best of intentions. One can hardly blame them for thinking themselves heroes elect, not after having been blessed with the Echo. And it's not as if they haven't shown the requisite spirit. I quite agree. Though the impetus for their sudden departure may have been words falsely spoken, the men and women in whose footsteps they would follow are heroes in truth. Warriors of light. Oddbert. Yourself, most of all. And so I would ask a favor of you. Speak with them ere they embark on their journey, and furnish them with the wisdom you can. They've set off for the Amur launch, but you still should be able to catch them if you leave now. With the effort, I'd say. If I recall correctly, the Elder Seedseer took the time to usher you out into the world many moons ago. True. I think that comparison rather flatters Thaler and Vonard, but the point still stands. They would doubtless be greatly encouraged were the Warrior of Darkness himself to see them off. If thou art willing, I prithee thee go. Thou mayest safely relieve the task of unfolding that which did transpire at Anamnesis to us. Oh my gosh. That's a nice little way to cap it off. Okay. I'll go support some new Warriors of Light. We're in dire need of, oops, wrong one. Oh, no, this right. Dire need of some Rogadin Warriors of Light anyways. Nice. Ooh, looking snazzy. You again. I mean, it's you, sir. Sorry. It's been a funny old day. Ooh. Got nice hair. And be sure we'll take those words to heart. I still can't believe it. You're coming all this way just to speak to us. I swear we won't let you down. So long as it helps someone, we'll do what needs doing out there, no matter how small. And when larger threats loom, we'll be ready to face them. You see if we aren't. The path shall ever be revealed to those who are true of heart. Well, what are you waiting for? Get out there. That's the way to say it. Do it. We'll be off then. Farewell, Warrior of Darkness, and thank you. You're gonna do great. It looks super snazzy. Nice. The Crystal Exarch. Back to the Ocular. Hit the gate. And let's finish this one off, baby. You have business with the Crystal Exarch. Say the word, and I'll be happy to escort you to the Ocular. Yep. Alright, my friends. We're all here. Let's see how progress is. Thank you for making the effort. I'm certain your words will be a boon to them. While you were away, the others told me of your investigation. We have yet to discuss how to proceed, however. While your findings in Anamnesis and Anyder do raise important questions as to the identity of our adversary. We are no closer to discerning his design, nor do I know of any other potential avenue of investigation. For which reason we must needs trust to Y'shtola's ingenuity, and wait for her efforts to revive the Ancient's device to bear fruit. What if I were to attempt to follow the emissary? Elusive as he is, his plan compels him to court public attention. He shouldn't be impossible to find. Especially for one of your experience, it does seem worth the attempt.
Then I'll come with you. Safety in numbers.
No. In combat, perhaps, but where stealth is required, the opposite is true. Happily, I don't plan on getting myself caught, so you've no need to worry. Nor do I intend to vanish for moons on end. We still have the empty to attend to, don't we?
Alright, and I look forward to your return.
And it sounds like the rest of us should avoid doing anything which might prompt Elidibus to look too closely at our movements. Insofar as it's possible, I recommend we limit our activities to the Crystarium. Speaking of which, Exarch, might I ask if you made any progress with the spirit vessel? Of course. We are presently studying the principles underpinning memory transference and, I believe, nearing the requisite level of understanding. Less hearteningly, practical trials of transference methods suited for use with the vessel have yet to yield satisfactory results, to put it mildly.
But there are still many promising possibilities we have yet to test.
Indeed. Though it may take some time yet, we are well on our way to a solution. And I shall not rest until one is found. Though we are all grateful for thine unstinting efforts, thou needst not labor to the exclusion of all else. If it would serve to lighten thy burden, however little, I shall gladly offer mine assistance. Quite. I, for my part, will do what I can to ensure that the Crystarium continues to run smoothly, in spite of recent disruptions.
Then perhaps I could help. Must be something I can do, even if it's just guard duty.
Thank you. All of you. I shall breathe easier for your assistance. Of course, on the evidence of the recent past, it will not be long before some new crisis arrives that throw our plans into disarray, at which time your services will be in particular demand. That being the case, perhaps you might take this opportunity to retire to your suite at the Pendants. Take a rest? Wow, who'd have thought? Speak with the manager of suites at the Pendants. Let's go take a little nap.
Nappy time.
The Pendants. Where art thou? Let my friends do all the work while I take a nap. A pleasure as always, Master Cable. I'm relieved to see you were unharmed in the earlier commotion. Though, if I may, you do look somewhat weary. I presume you will be retiring to your suite. Yes. Very good. Do let me know if there's anything you require. Completo! Have the final cutscenes. Stiff as a board. How I like to sleep. Master Cable, it's Glinard from the Wandering Stairs. I apologize for calling so late. A friend of yours was asking after you. You may remember them from that business with the Cardinal Virtues. Lurik. Ooh. What charming accommodations. I had come to dine at the Wandering Stairs, you see, when I spied a considerable gathering of locals, and the sky caught fire and, well... You must know what it all means. Anything you'd care to share with a friend? That is alarming, to say the least. It's all well and good that others have come to appreciate the Warriors of Light. We cannot allow this charlatan to exploit their legacy. So... Yes! Why not? We shall reform the indomitable duo that is Reek and Furious, and put an end to his shenanigans. It's very kind of you. Eager as ever, I see. Yes, I know. No need to say it. You've no intention of involving me. I'm stupid, but I'm not naive. You're the better hunter, and the better person besides. Reminded of Renda Ray. That's hardly a surprise, is it? For her sake, for all of theirs, show this pretender what it means to truly be a hero. That's an interesting conversation. Meanwhile, in the Crystal Tower's umbilicus.
Foiled again. If I cannot imbue the infernal thing with my power via magical means, we may need to devise a way to infuse the vessel with my blood after all.
Art thou unwell?
Or perhaps a brief respite? It wouldn't do to overtax yourself.
I'm fine. And given to stubbornness, I'm afraid. Especially when I have a stake in the outcome.
You're doing so good, Graha. What the heck? Xenos just casually walking through Amarant?
The dream again.
Meanwhile, the source.
A recurring dream. They do so fascinate me. Might I trouble you for the details?
I have always dreamed of it. Fire falling from the heavens, and the city, nay, the whole world ablaze.
Indeed. Could Emet-Selch have found a way? Precious few possess memories of the final days.
The final days?
Why, yes. Admittedly, my knowledge is mostly second-hand, but if you are interested, I will gladly tell you the tale. The tale of the world's end.
Uh-oh, Desu. Way more heroes unlocked! There it is, baby! 5.2 finished! This is the next one. In the Name of the Lights. Hey, not too shabby. So yeah, that was quite a hefty patch. And yes, this next one, 5.3, it's so good! And it's the longest patch, I think, of the entire series, but it's so good. I'm excited for it. Yeah, that being said, anyone who decided to tune in, thanks so much. I really appreciate it. This is On the Dawntrail, episode 61, finishing up Shadowbringers and getting ready to move into Endwalker. Next time, 5.3. To wherever you may be, good morning, good night, and everything in between. We stand in the light here. Until next time, see ya!